Good morning. Hey, this is Daryl Roberts coming to you guys live, and obviously you can see we're not home. We're out traveling and doing things that we want to do and need to do, and that's what this amazing company allows you to do. And we're really pumped up and excited about being here with you this morning, sharing some of the insights and things that we've learned over the last, for me, it's been about 32, 33 years in the industry. And for Maria, it's been about 26, 27 years on a full-time basis. And I'm just going to share with you guys today the things that have helped us grow our business over the years, the golden nuggets, the key points that can make a huge difference in building and developing a business. And then showing you a second time through my son how applying the same principles has caused him to be successful as well. So we're going to start with that information as a premise. So kick back, relax, get some popcorn. This is being recorded. I believe I just want to make sure it is being recorded. So you can definitely take some notes, key points that will make sense to you. And then you can go back and grab this recording. It is being recorded as we speak here. So again, you design the life you want. Ever since, I got out of school, out of college, I wanted to live life on my terms. I wanted to do some of the things that I wanted to do and not really what other people were doing in the world. And what I meant by that is, when I went to start working for a billion-dollar pharmaceutical company right outside of college, there was just so many people there that were 10 years ahead of me, 15, 20, 30 years ahead of me literally from day one. And I didn't like their situation. I was seeing the future by looking at them because they had been there for a decade or two, and some maybe even longer. And I knew I didn't want that lifestyle. I knew there was something different, something better out there, and I didn't know what it was, but I had to go find it and do it. And at that time, I couldn't buy $1 million McDonald's franchise, some of the traditional things people normally think of. I was actually invited to a business presentation where I was totally blown away. And I mean, in a negative way at first, because, we're taught to go to school and get good grades and go get a job. And if you've got Blue Cross and Blue Shield, you're going to be fine, right? That's kind of the mentality they teach us. And I don't think that's the right mentality anymore, especially in today's times, the way we live. And I even think over the last 30 years, that formula is not a formula for becoming wealthy, becoming rich, becoming successful, being able to do the things you want to do, because so many people trade time for money. You work 8 hours and you get paid for 8 hours. You don't work, you don't get paid. That's a risky way to make a living. People do get sick, they get hurt, they get injured, they get laid off. And when that happens, when you're trading time for money, your check gets sick, hurt, injured, or laid off as well. And again, that's where, getting involved in that. We talk about Robert Kiyosaki and, going from the left side to the right side, from the job mentality or being self-employed, still with a job as a dentist or, a groomer or a nail salon lady or guy, whomever the case may be, is we talk about that. You still are working hours upon hours upon hours. You have a better scenario, but you still are there 60 hours a week, 80 hours a week. You have maybe a little bit more money, but you don't have the time freedom to do and enjoy the things that you really want to do. And there's where, when I found direct sales, network marketing, an opportunity to build and grow a business as slow or medium or as fast as I wanted to do, I could actually do that and create residual income. In other words, whether you work or not, you've built and developed a team of people that are like-mindedness, that love a product, that love a service, that now do the exact same thing. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about here today, and just kind of go through what are the things that we've done to create success. And I think it starts here. There's a lot of starting points. There's a lot of things we can talk about, but hopefully by the time I'm done, you'll kind of understand the messaging that we put together. But it all starts with choice or decision here. Let me just get the button here. Yeah, choice or decision. Have you made a choice to try the business? Or have you made a decision to become successful in it? Your destiny lies within your answer. And that's a question you got to ask yourself, and you want to make sure you get an answer from your team, because so many people, they just, oh, it sounds great. Here's my $249. It's not expensive to get in. Let me just go ahead and do it. And you wonder why they're in today, out tomorrow, or or they're not doing the things that are necessary to create success. So you want to right up front find out, are you kind of trying and hoping this thing works, or are you serious about it? Are you willing to put the time in? Are you willing to put the effort in? Are you willing to get the coaching? Are you willing to read the books? Are you willing to follow the GPS to success, which it is. There's so many people in our company have proven success, so many people in this industry that have proven people can have success. Well, what is the difference? Well, some of those things we're going to show you here. So one more time, choice or decision. Have you made a choice to try the business, or have you made a decision to become successful in it? Your destiny lies within your answer. This started out for me 32 years ago, 5 golden rules. And these are the rules that I learned from my mentors back in the day when I first got started. And it was pretty amazing when you looked at them. They're very simple, but if you follow them, it can definitely make a big difference. Number one, you got to have a burning desire. That's the key to anything. Whether you want to play baseball, whether you want to be a doctor, you want to be an attorney, you want to be an engineer, you want to be a teacher, you have to have a desire to do that, because there's so many roadblocks out there that push you away if you really don't have that desire. But if you have the desire, you'll push through. But burning desire, and I sometimes call it true desires, are things you want so badly that you will do or become whatever it takes to get them, no matter how hard it is or what the risk. Burning desires / true desires are things that your heart is set on, things you want with all your heart. So that's the number one golden rule, is you have to have a burning desire. That's the only way you're going to succeed, not only with our company, but just in anything that you want to do in marriage, or, being a dad or a better mom, or anything. You can put that on there. So guys, here, let me go ahead and show you this quick video here on burning desire, just to make this point clear, because if you don't get this, then the other parts don't make any sense.
A long time ago, a great warrior had to make a decision which ensured his success on the battlefield. He was about to send his armies against a powerful foe whose men outnumbered his own. He loaded his soldiers into boats, sailed to the enemy's country, unloaded the soldiers' equipment, and then gave the order to burn the ships. Addressing his men before the first battle, he said, "You see the boats going in smoke. That means we cannot leave these shores alive unless we win. We now have no choice. We win or we perish." At the end of it all, they won. Now, why did I tell you this story? It's because every person who wants to win in anything must be willing to burn his ships and cut all sources of retreat. Only then you'll be sure of maintaining the state of mind which is essential to success, known as a burning desire.
Okay, pretty amazing there. Again, that hopefully illustrates that purpose. When you have a burning desire and you close off any option of creating, a way to stop and cause challenges, then you can be successful. I mean, we talk about you starving your distractions and feeding your focus. That's exactly what that is. And for so many people, with the distractions out there, so many moving objects out there, and things and noise, if you will, a lot of times it's just tough to stay focused and to move forward. That's why it's imperative that you have that desire, because then all the other distractions won't amount to anything. They won't affect you as you go forward. But number two is belief. You really have to have belief in the company. You have to have belief in the industry. You have to have belief in yourself. In the beginning, when I got involved with this industry, I had to learn about the company. I had to understand what this company stood for, what the company was all about. And I'm talking about 32 years ago, when I first got started. And I had to believe that the company was doing the right thing and was going to continue to do the right things for me to continue to grow and grow my goals and objectives and within there. And then belief in the industry. Now, this is a big one for a lot of people. A lot of people think this is some rinky-dink, Mickey Mouse, illegal last business you get in before you commit suicide. Guys, it's not. When you take a look at the industry, and I'll show you that on the next page, it's unbelievable. It is huge. There's doctors, attorneys, successful businesses, and entities and companies and individuals that are taking advantage of this industry and what it's all about. And the last one, before I'll get over to the industry in just a second, but is belief in yourself. So many people didn't believe they can do this. My friends, Sasha, I just read your Facebook post, and just a couple minutes while I was just putting things together here, finishing up here, and people don't believe in themselves. That and other people kind of doubt them, and it was just so inspiring how she's moving forward, making things happen, and she's going to be a winner. There's no question about it. She's on the right track, moving in the right direction, and so many people get caught up with not believing in themselves, or they are doubted by themselves or so many other people, and the negativity you run into with this business or any business out there. It can be daunting for some people. So Sasha, I just give you all the credit in the world. Continue moving forward, and you'll definitely make big things happen. In the worst case scenario, you're gonna be having some vacations while you're in that process. But people need to understand, how big is the network marketing industry? Well, if you look at the NFL, it's 9 billion, gaming 50 billion, music industry 70 billion, the movie industry 110 billion dollars. When you take a look at that, then you look at, well, how big is this industry worldwide? The MLM, direct sales, network marketing, it's $180 billion a year. Guys, think about that. That's no chump change. That is huge. If you took the NFL and the movie industry and you put it together, even with gaming, you can see any three of those, the MLM industry is much bigger. And what do you think about NFL? How big is that industry? You see it every Monday, Thursday, and Sundays. I mean, it's huge. And then when you take a look at what we're doing in the industry you're involved in, it dwarfs, what's happening out there. Number three, you want to become trainable and coachable. This is the big thing for most people. In other words, put your ego aside and you want to start learning, not only learning from the leaders and the people in the company, but learning from the books that the leaders recommend that you read. There's so much information out there today than when we started, 30 plus years ago, where you've got the YouTubes that are out there, you've got the Facebooks out there, you've got lots of motivation, lots of great people giving you insight to live the best life that you want to. And no matter what issue or challenge you think you may have, there's somebody that's wrote a book on it. Matter of fact, there's hundreds of people that have wrote a book on that, and it can actually help you if you are serious about it and you have that burning desire, that true desire to succeed. So put the ego aside, learn, no matter who says what, no matter how many times they say the same thing. And what's crucial is, don't just go through the motion. Sometimes people will get good information, and then they'll just go through the motions. They won't actually do the things that are necessary. Number four, this is applicable to that. Apply what you learn. Start from where you are. There's no excuses. Just do it. Too many people say, well, it's getting cold outside. The holidays are coming up. I'm just going to sit back and I'll just kind of coast and wait until, January comes here. 2020 has been a crazy year, and we'll wait till it crosses over December 31st and January 1st to be here. And then I'm ready to go. Guys, that's you letting procrastination rule you. And for those of you that don't know, procrastination is the thief of success. That it just keeps people, and next thing you know, January 1st comes up, and hey, where's the brand new year? Let's kind of see what 2021 is going to do. And my point is, excuse after excuse, and next thing you know, it's November again, and you're in the same situation you're in this year, in the same situation you're in the year before, and the year before, and the year before. You've got to start from now where you are, no matter what the situation is. There's no excuses. You run into negativity. That's part and parcel of being successful for any business, any person that doing anything in life. The key is you just want to do it. And number five in the golden rules is develop that winning attitude. And I know sometimes when you're hearing negativity all the time, and you're looking at the news, or your negative neighbors or negative relatives, somebody's always harping on negativity, or always drama in the life. You want to develop the winning attitude. How do you do that? Well, we recommend lots of books. We recommend videos, staying plugged into the company, the Saturday trainings, the Monday corporate call, the business overviews, the leadership that's positive, that's moving forward, that's willing to help you, staying in communication, staying connected to those people in the process. And if you do that, you can put a smile on your face. Every time I go to the grocery store and check out, the checker always says, hey, how you doing today? And it's kind of just the mechanical for them because they just say it time after time, person after person, etc. But when they say it to me, I always say, how you doing? Fantastic and improving. And I'll smile and I'll say that, and it causes them for that 1 nanosecond to put a smile on their face. Every once in a while, somebody gonna shake their head like, "What's wrong with this guy?" But 99% of the people, it puts a smile on their face. It takes them out of that, and that's that winning attitude, looking at things, in a positive way. How can this benefit me? If it's a negative situation, how can I learn from this experience? And you want to learn to do that. And there's books out there, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Think and Grow Rich, just to name a few. GoPro, Eric Worre, just amazing books and videos that are out there from Anthony Robbins and Brian Tracy and so many other people, Les Brown, etc. So again, these are the things that the 5 golden rules that I've used, and when I met Maria, she incorporated them as well to get us moving forward to create success, because it is daunting sometimes, it is tough, but if you follow these and you apply them, you don't quit, you keep trying, you commit to your success, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to succeed.